the process of covering a song, because this is for commercial release, correct? It's like official commercial release.
Yes.
So what's that process like? Do you need permission from the original bands? Any legal hoops you have to jump through in order to get an official? Because anyone can just go on YouTube and make a cover. But this is for an official release under your name and brand, like under a record deal, etc. How does that work?
Yeah, that's a great question. So when you are releasing and recording a cover song, you need what's known as a mechanical license. There are a couple of different licenses that you can get specifically for most for most major commercial releases. You're going to be getting what's known as a mechanical license. And that's something that can be obtained through a company called the Harry Fox Agency. You can get it through a couple of other different agencies. I use a distribution platform called DistroKid. You probably heard of some of the other ones. There's a company called TuneCore, I think. There's another one called CD Baby that everybody knows. DistroKid is like the competitor to those two. It's a relatively new platform. It makes the process super, super smooth. And one thing that I love about DistroKid is they build in a feature where you can actually request the mechanical license through their platform. So they do all the work for you. They will reach out and get it through the Harry Fox Agency. They'll do all the paperwork for you, and you just have to pay that fee. And then I believe in terms of royalties, when you pay that, like you pay the fee for the mechanical license, and then you're also giving them a percentage of your royalties. I believe the rate is 9.1 cents. I'm not making any money anyway, so I can't remember right now. But that's essentially the way that works. And I'm very fortunate because Def Leppard, if you're listening to this, Def Leppard, they are very, very supportive of other artists doing covers of their work. They have promoted other artists. They've posted about other artists who have done full covers of Def Leppard material. So I'm really happy because, as you know, I mean, I see you're wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt. Mm-hmm. Led Zeppelin and other artists like Led Zeppelin, they are not as kind to artists who do covers of their work. And not saying anything bad about them. You know, it's your material. You have the right to do with it whatever you will. It just, some are a little bit harder on people doing covers of their work or not. And Def Leppard, I asked my husband about it when I was initially thinking about releasing this song. I was like, hey, you're the biggest Def Leppard fan I know. What do you know about people who do Def Leppard covers? Like, do they get taken off of YouTube? Do they have to go on different platforms? Are there legal issues that people run into? Have you heard anything about this? And he was like, no, Def Leppard promotes everything that gets posted about them. Like, they have done full posts for, I think there's an artist named, I believe, Matt Nathanson, who released a full EP of Def Leppard covers, and they did a whole press thing about him. Wow. So I'm really fortunate and lucky that Def Leppard is so kind to people who want to do covers of their material. I think overall, it just shows the integrity of the band and how wonderful people they are.
Yeah, good on you, Def Leppard. Shout out to Def Leppard. Also, their drummer has one arm, which I don't know how he does that. I know he has done for foot pedals, but that's unimaginable how you can drum with one arm. But honestly, I get it. From an artist's perspective, if someone wants to share their art and let others use their art and cover their art and recreate their own art, I get it. I think that's very admirable. But some people, like Led Zeppelin, I also totally get, listen, you're known as one of the best rock bands of all time, top 5 easily. You want to protect that, right? You want to keep some credibility about that. So I totally get it from both sides. But I'm glad Def Leppard is on the cool end.